Welcome, guys, to TCB 51 here at the Salisbury Center in Manassas, Virginia. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. We have an exciting show for you guys. We got 11 fights in store, and I'm here with my man, Mr. Brooke Heaton. Brooke, how you doing tonight? You ready for these fights?
Doing really well. How are you guys doing? That was a little bit weak. Let's see if we can do a little bit better. Get some alcohol in you. How are we doing tonight? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got 11 great fights, Brent. Which one do you want to talk about first?
Oh, man. Well, let's start off with giving everybody a little background on Muay Thai and what they're going to be seeing today. Muay Thai, the art of 8 limbs. So they're going to be using their feet, 2 hands, 2 elbows, 2 knees. That's why it's called the art of 8 limbs. What do you know about Muay Thai, and why do you think it's so exciting? I know you and I have commentated a lot of these fights before. They're quite different than the MMA fights. Some would say a little bit more action. Some would say a little bit just different. What is your opinion?
So the thing that I love about Muay Thai compared to MMA is you're not going to have to deal with the takedowns, right? Every once in a while in an MMA fight, you get these boring things where the guy takes the dude down, lays on top of him for 3 rounds. That's not a thing that happens in Muay Thai, okay? Muay Thai is all striking, it's all action, it's velocity, it's punching, it's kicking, it's all of that. And so every single shot has the potential for a knockout.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. This is we're passing 50 shows here. TCB started at November 11th, 2017, so almost a decade ago was our first TCB, and now we're here surpassing 50 events. We're DMV's longest running Muay Thai and kickboxing promotion. So how about that, Brooke?
That's awesome. And the other thing too that I love about our promotion here at TCB is you don't necessarily have to be here at the Salisbury Center to watch it. You go to tcbfights.com, click on the link. You can watch this streaming at home. And so everybody who's watching on the internet right now, I'd encourage you to do that. tcbfights.com. You're going to get to watch the first couple of fights for free. And then, if you like what you see, tune in and watch the rest of it.
And another thing I like about kickboxing and Muay Thai is the tradition behind it. MMA is kind of, in general, a little bit more hardcore, just rough and tough. Muay Thai has a lot of tradition behind it. Comes from Thailand. A lot of in Thailand they do the Y Crew, which is kind of showing respect to their instructors and their teachers. They even have a Y Crew day in Thailand where all the kids in school will do a dance and give their teachers flowers. It's always the second Thursday of every June. So I looked it up. It's coming up here June 11th. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool thing. A lot of tradition behind Muay Thai that really keeps the martial arts alive,
Imagine getting to take a day off of school for this Muay Thai tradition, right? I mean, what kid would not like that, right?
Yeah. You got to move to Thailand, though. Well, hey, let's start talking about these fights. We're gonna start with from the main event and kind of work our way backwards. We got Nancy Tran out of Lotus Thai Boxing coming in the main event. She'll be in our blue corner, and we have Nia Akinmalayan from Capital MMA. Really an interesting fight in the Class A division, which means they get to use elbows, they get to use knees to the head, and these are females, so some dangerous females. What do you know about these ladies?
So I'll start with Nancy. Nancy, her nickname is No Mercy. Nancy No Mercy Tran, okay? This woman, she's 43 years old, okay? But when you look at her, you think that's not a person I would want to mess with. She is a full-time coach, okay? She instructs people in Muay Thai. She corners fighters. She was here at the last Cagezilla cornering Alex Pagan in his fight. If you go down the roster of fighters that we've had and you look in the coach column, you see her name quite often. So this lady, she's been around fighting for the last 15 years at least, if not longer than that. And now she gets the chance, instead of cornering, instead of coaching, she gets to put her skills to the test. So I'm really interested in that. As far as Nia goes, she fought very recently here at TCB. She fought Sarah Gallagher. She won that fight by unanimous decision. It was 30-25 on all three judges' scorecards. So it was, I mean, she handled her business
That's domination.
yeah, pretty convincingly in that fight. So a little bit of an age gap, but, you know, Nia's in her 30s as well. She's 32. So, again, we've got people who are experienced. They're warriors. They've done it before, and I think it's going to be a really, really interesting matchup.
That's an interesting main event, and I always love to see the ladies go at it. They kind of fight with a little bit. They got that inner tiger inside of them, and they kind of because in the gym they have to be tough, right? They're normally going against guys, and it's just in them. Something different about the ladies when they fight. I really love to see that. Let's move on to our co-main event. We got Adrian Gajek. So
it's Gajek. Adrian Gajek, yep.
All right, sorry, the J's silent.
Yeah.
From STB Training Center. And this is at 195 pounds, so this is going to be interesting. Against Braden Shackelford from Kaizen MMA and Little Giant Muay Thai. What do you know about these guys?
Okay, so this fight is interesting in that it was a last-minute change, okay? Adrian was supposed to fight a different person. Last night, that other guy was not able to receive his medical clearance. So last night at about 8:30, they called up Braden. They were like, hey, man, do you want to take this fight? He was ready. He had already been cutting weight for something else. So he came here in shape. And this is a rematch from the last TCB.
No way.
These guys fought at TCB 50, so they are no strangers to one another. They fought before. Adrian, they're both, fairly young. Adrian's 20 years old. He's originally from Bosnia. Once again, they fought before. Braden, 25 years old. And so, just seeing two guys who not only have fought each other, but fought each other very recently. 2 months ago, these guys, went at it in the ring. So, it'll be interesting to see if, I guess in the last fight, Braden was able to take the decision. So we'll see what happens this time. I was talking to Adrian quite a bit. He really trained his butt off for this one. When he found out his opponent wasn't going to be able to make it, he was just like, man, I trained too hard for this. Like, just find me somebody. I'll fight anybody. I don't care. He's a game dude, and he is going to bring his absolute A game today.
Wow, yeah, exciting. Adrian didn't get the nod last time. I'm sure he's excited to run it back. Well, hey, you audience, you're in for some exciting fights. The next one is going to be in the 200-pound weight class. Some big boys here. We got Mike Beard from Big Ape Muay Thai against Charles Broomfield from Mantis Muay Thai. And feel free to, if you guys know these guys, give them a little applause or something. If you guys are here in the audience, give them a little love. What do you know about these guys here, Brooke?
All right, so we'll start with Charles Broomfield. Charles Broomfield is a Renaissance man by every definition of the word. Let me tell you about the stuff that Charles has done in his life. He's only 26 years old. Okay, this guy was a track athlete in college. He used to weigh 265 pounds, throwing the shot put, throwing the discus, throwing the hammer. He was the 2022 Midwest Conference Athlete of the Year in track and field, okay? So you think, oh, wow, that's kind of cool. Like, this guy did track. Now he's doing kickboxing. He also used to be a horseback riding instructor.
Jeez.
And he also used to play the bagpipes.
Bagpipes?
And he also works for Google in, what did he tell me it was? It was cloud AI security, okay? And if that wasn't enough, he has a YouTube channel on finance and frugality with 40,000 subscribers.
Jeez.
So Charles Broomfield apparently can do everything, okay? Yeah. So, the other thing that I'll say about Charles is there is a clip online. Go search for Charles Broomfield on YouTube. He fought at a TCB a couple of years ago, and he head kicked a guy, knocked the dude out in 26 seconds. It's something to see. It's right there online. You can watch it for free. It's amazing. Now, as far as Mike Beard goes, he's a little bit older. He's 36. His nickname is the Big Ape. He fights out of the Big Ape. I think that's the name of his gym, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a gym owner.
Yeah. So he's 11 years training Muay Thai. Again, this is his fourth fight for TCB. So he's experienced. I think this is his seventh official fight. Yeah. And so another interesting thing about Mike is he also used to throw the shot put. So last night at the weigh-ins, the two of them, Mike and Charles, they kind of got together. They were talking about like shot putting and stuff. And they said if this goes to a draw, They're going to decide it with the shot put. That's how they're going to figure out who won.
How far can you throw it, man? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we'll see if these big boys can throw down. That's always it's always an exciting thing to see the big boys get into it. Now, moving into our next one, we got Isaac Lientu from Disciple MMA, and I remember calling his fights before. This guy's very skilled. And versus Amir Mustafa from District Martial Arts. This is going to be a good one in the 165-pound weight class. What do you know about these guys?
Yeah, so Isaac is no stranger to TCB. He fought at TCB 39, TCB 40, TCB 43, 46, and 50. He went 4-1 during that time period. So this will be his 6th fight in the TCB promotion, including, again, just 2 months ago.
Yeah.
He was here fighting. Loves anime. He loves to kick, loves to clinch. I mean, this guy utilizes all aspects of the MMA game. And so only 26 years old, but all those fights. As far as Amir Mustafa goes, 6 feet tall. He's a tall guy. He's got that traditional kind of Muay Thai build to him. This is his 3rd fight with TCB. So also he's been here. He's done that. He's experienced. Only 22 years old. He's also a part-time coach at District Martial Arts with Charles DeGisco and some of those other guys over there. So, yeah, I mean, when I talked to him backstage just a few minutes ago before weigh-ins, I said, hey, man, like, do you have, like, a good quote or something? Is there something interesting about you? And he said, man, I just let my fighting do the talking.
That's what you're supposed to say. Yeah, I'm excited about this one. District Martial Arts with Coach Charles DeGisco. He's a friend of mine and really, really good coach. And then versus Disciple MMA, crew Scott Howard there, another friend of mine. So really, really excited to see these guys go at it inside the TCB ring. Well, hey, you know, we always kind of get into a segment with the ladies, or, you know, sometimes we bring in the audience. I think today we're going to bring in 2 ladies. And kind of like a true or false, kind of educating everybody. So come on up, ladies. You can join us. Let's get you ladies introduced here.
Where are we going?
Let's
we're sitting. We get to sit this time?
Sure. Yes. Oh yeah. Keep the
Okay.
seats warm for you. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's Kelly, and I'm from Virginia Beach.
There we go.
And?
My name is Cecilia, and I'm also from Virginia Beach.
All right,
All right,
so
let's give it up for these ring ladies
Kelly
here
and
tonight.
Cecilia from Virginia Beach. Let's hear it. Come on, guys. You could do better than that. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so Brent, you're gonna quiz them now. Is that what you're doing?
All right. Here we go. And those of you guys watching via live stream, you can have fun with this at home, or here in the audience, you can kind of talk to your friends and see what kind of Muay Thai knowledge you know. We got 10 questions for these ladies. Let's see how many they can get right. Here we go. First one. TCB stands for the clinch boxing.
Yeah, I think everybody knows that.
All right. Yes, I was hoping we would start off with an easy one.
Starting them off with
It's
some
written
softballs.
right on the thing. It stands for Thai Championship Boxing, and yeah, like I said, here we go. Number 2. The first TCB fights number 1 was almost a decade ago, back in 2017. All right. This one is true. It was November 11th, 2017. We are DMV's longest running Muay Thai and kickboxing promotion. And so here we go. 2 for 2 here for you. On my side. We'll see how your side here does, Brooke. All right. Muay Thai is called the art of 8 limbs.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, you can help them out. You can help them out, audience.
Help, please.
We'll accept
It
that.
is true. As we spoke about earlier in the pre-show, we got 2 hands, 2 feet, elbows, and knees, the art of 8 limbs. And in Muay Thai, you use all of those. So good job, ladies. Here we go, on a roll. In professional Muay Thai, headbutts are legal.
Oh, legal? No, yeah, no.
Correct. It's false. Headbutting is listed as a prohibited strike. There actually is, it's called Lethway. It was developed in it's a Burmese type of boxing where they do it bare knuckle. And it's actually called the art of 9 limbs because they can use their they can use their head. So yeah, they can. It's pretty much like bare knuckle with Muay Thai and headbutts. So that's pretty darn hardcore. All right, here we go. In Muay Thai, a groin protector is required at all times. True. Come on. You got to protect the family jewels at all times, especially if you got knees coming at you and kicks.
I mean, even if it wasn't required, why would you not have one? Right? I mean.
All right.
Okay. What was that?
I said maybe because I like it. I don't know.
Maybe she likes it. Okay. Interesting. Maybe somebody likes it. Yeah, there we go.
It's probably a little more comfortable without it, but you definitely want to have it just in case for protection. Yeah. Even in training, by the way, guys. All right. Next one. A fighter can score a knockdown even if his opponent never falls to the canvas. This is kind of a tricky one. True. A fighter can be knocked down.
Got 'em both.
It can be called a knockdown if he's being held up by the ropes or he's just not able to defend himself. The referee will come in. He'll call it a knockdown. Yeah, and he'll start counting. All right. Speaking of a knockdown, if a fighter scores a knockdown, he's supposed to stand in the middle of the ring and wait for the referee to finish the 8 count. False. A fighter is supposed to go to the neutral corner. In fact, the referee a lot of times won't even start counting until they go to the neutral corner. So it's always kind of recommended, like, hey, get to that neutral corner fast so your opponent doesn't have a ton of time to recover, right? So that one was false. I think my side's winning over here, bro.
Have you gotten any wrong? You've gotten every single one right. Wow.
All right. Here we go. In traditional Muay Thai, this is an interesting one. Hope the ladies don't get mad at me. In traditional Muay Thai in Thailand, some stadiums historically do not allow women to touch the ring based on old beliefs that it could bring bad luck or weaken the ring's sacred protection. True. It was a long-standing tradition in places like Lumpini Stadium and different iconic places in Thailand. I think maybe some of the places have kind of got up to speed. I actually went to Thailand. I studied Muay Thai in Thailand when I was younger, and I always remember like my mom and my sister weren't allowed to touch the ring or go inside of the ring, and me and my dad were. So they keep the tradition. Hey, here in Manassas, it's the main event. We got the ladies in the main event. So times have changed, all right? So let's give it up for the ladies tonight. We got two more. All right. In official Muay Thai competition, judges can consider who looked less exhausted if they need a tiebreaker to make a decision. True. Muay Thai rules include a less exhaustion factor when scores are kind of even. All right. Here we go. Last one. In Muay Thai, technically a legal scoring technique must land without being blocked or guarded against. So, like, they're going to score it, give them a good score if it's not blocked again. True, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it's point worthy if they block it, and that's why, it's in Muay Thai they always check in low kicks. Leg kicks are one of the most kind of used techniques. So speaking of leg kicks, who wants to see Brooke Heaton get kicked in the leg? I'm just kidding. We did a little segment on that last time. I let the ladies kick me in the leg. I was sore for a week. So where was she at?
Brent is a trained fighter. He can take those kicks to the leg. No. Nobody wants to see.
Look at her. She wants to
curled up
come
on the
back
ground.
for a little bit more. All right. All right. Here we go. Moving on, we're going to go to fighter picks now. So those of you in the audience, if you know any of these fighters that we list and you want to cheer for them, maybe it's going to persuade these ladies to go red or blue here. All right, we're starting off. Alex Pinto versus Alexandros Johnson. Alex Pinto out of the blue corner from Disciple MMA, and Alexandros Johnson from Yamazaki. Who do we got, ladies?
Okay.
All right.
Split.
We're split
one red,
here.
one blue.
All right. Here we go. The only way we find out who's right or wrong on these is after the show. So we'll see. We'll look. We'll look back at the video. All right. Next one. Carlos Quevedo from One Way Martial Arts versus out of the blue corner versus Joseph Smith from 10 Kicks Muay Thai. Who do we got out of the red corner? Oh, going with Joseph Smith from 10 Kicks Muay Thai. All right. Showing Joseph a little love. Very nice. Next, we got Patrick Parker from Little Giant Muay Thai out of the blue corner versus Nick Fusco out of the red corner from 10 Kicks Muay Thai.
Really quickly, they both went blue. Yeah, okay.
Oh, she said the look in his eyes.
And the height. They're taking the height differential into account too.
Man,
like
all right.
that.
These girls understand height, reach.
Yeah.
And, all right. They might be a little smarter. All right. They might know a little bit about Muay Thai. Here we go. Next, we don't have pictures here, but we have, out of the blue corner, we have Nathan Chavez from One Way Martial Arts versus, there we go.
There we go. Let's hear it. Nathan Chavez. Make some noise. Yeah, okay.
All right. Nathan's got some fans here. Here we go. And versus Ryan Gibbs out of the red corner from Ground Control. All right. I think the crowd won him over here. Nathan Chavez from One Way Martial Arts with both votes here. Here we go. Moving on into our ladder fights. All right, we only got a few more here. All right, let's go. Isaac Lientu out of the blue corner versus Amir Mustafa out of the red corner. Oh, we're split here. Okay. Very nice. Oh, here, I think this is going to be Brooke's favorite one here with the, what'd you call him? The Renaissance Man. We got Charles Broomfield out of Mantis Muay Thai versus Mike Beard from Big Ape Muay Thai. Going with the beard. All right.
Okay.
All right. Big Ape in the house. Somewhere in the house. All right. We got Braden Shackelford versus out of Kaizen and Little Giant versus Adrian Gayek. All right. Both going with Braden. Very nice. All right. Next, we got Imtihan Mahmoud versus Alhain Alakpo.
I like his last name. Alakpo.
All right. Well, that's the red corner. There we go. Alakpo, red corner. Beautiful.
Just kidding.
All right, we're getting down to our co-main and main event. Our co-main being Coutinho Porter out of Mime M Muay Thai. There we go.
Yeah, make some noise for Coutinho.
Out of the blue corner versus Nick Magno from Chantilly MMA in the red corner.
Oh, split again.
Split.
One blue, one red.
All right, here we go. I think we got some Porter fans here in the house. Beautiful. All right, our main event here, ladies, and they are ladies in our main event. We got Nancy Tran from Lotus Thai Boxing out of the blue corner versus Nia Akinmulayan from Capital MMA in the red corner. All right, split here. Beautiful.
Most of them were split, Brent. So, I mean, I guess maybe these fights are going to go either way, huh?
Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming up and being a part of our pre-show. I really appreciate it. This is your second time being up. So, You did really good in the true or false. All right, thank you for joining us. All right, guys, there you have it. Make sure you guys are tuning in to our live stream on these fights. We are going to show the first fight for free at tcbfights.com. Brooke?
Yep, tcbfights.com is where we're streaming. You can watch all the action there. You'll get to watch the first couple for free. After that, all these fights that we just talked about, you can see all of those. Please make sure you tune in, and we're about to start the show.
All right, guys. Make sure you also download our Wild Style Network app, where you can see a bunch of free fights, all kinds of stuff. For me and Mr. Brooke Heaton, the wait is over. The crowd is getting loud. The fighters are proud. And the stage is set here at the Salisbury Center for TCB 51. The action starts now.